Hello YouTube, this is Habitual Line Stepper, back in your face with another video. I hope that you are well. Peace over everything, because peace is everything. You are stronger than you know. You are way stronger than you know. When you are going through tough times, struggle, pain, when you're confronted with hard decisions, when you're confronted with obstacles, things that seem insurmountable, this is an opportunity for you to tap into your potential. At the time, it seems scary. At the time, it seems like, you know what, this is going to cause me a lot of discomfort. This is going to cause me a lot of pain. This is going to cause me some misery. This is where the courage comes in. Because in order to grow, you have to be willing to go through those struggles and those pains. You have to. That is the price you pay to get to where you want to get to in life. It's a it's a necessary thing. Most people will stay where they're at because they refuse to go through pain and discomfort. It's easy to do things easy. But you are stronger than you know. You have to realize this, though. In order to realize this, you are going to have to deal with things. My life has gotten so much better when I learned to confront and go through and push past tough things, because I've realized that the good thing is on the other side. You got to understand that this life journey that you are on is going to continue to throw an obstacle in your way every time you decide that you want to change your life for the better. You're going to have people in your lives that's going to say things and do things and throw up obstacles and negative things your way to slow you down, because they wish they could do what you do. They don't want you to go in another level that they won't go to, or they refuse to go to, or they can't go to. They don't want to see you exceed them. So they're going to throw things in your way. People see your potential, whether you believe it or not. People see your potential. But you have to use your strength. You have to push past this. You have to realize this is something I am going to do, because you need to do it. I'm sure in one of my other videos I said you have to do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. And oftentimes those have tos are very uncomfortable, because some of it's new territory. Some of the things you have been avoiding doing. You have to do it. There's a cost in this life. There's a cost to get to where you want to get to. And you have to be willing to pay the price. It's never easy. If it was, everyone would do it. I'm sure you've heard that saying. You have to be the one. You're the only one who's going to be responsible for your life. You're the only one who's going to navigate your way into a better life. You're the only one who's going to deal with the slings and arrows and the conflicts and all those rough things that's going to happen to you. You're going to be the one who have to go through it. No one can go through it for you. Be it if you're going to college, or you're going to a trade school, or if you're trying to get that promotion, or you're trying to get that relationship, or you're trying to build that business, or you're trying to increase your net worth. Anything that you do in life is going to cost you something. It's going to take courage for you to do it. One of the things I had to do in order to make my life that much better is to remove all debt. And it was tough, because there's things that I love to do. I love to eat, I love to go out, I love to explore, I love to travel, I love to do all those things. But I had to stop and focus on the thing that would allow me to do that which I love for as long as I want from here on out, after I get done what needs to get done. So that means sacrificing. That means spending much less. That means eliminating debt. And I'm not a real spender. But I do like nice things. But I had to cut out even the slightest thing for temporary. Short-term pain for long-term gain. And it takes courage to do that. People want to go out, and you have an inclination to buy something, or you want to go on a trip or something, but you're like, no, I got to have these lean times. So later, I can have abundance. I can do whatever I want to do because I don't have to worry about this thing of debt. And so when I get my paycheck after I paid off this debt, I have so much more money I can use to invest, to build towards my retirement, to, purchase some assets that will help me grow, to take care of myself, do some self-care, maybe go on a trip, a massage, maybe change to a larger gym. All these things I could do. The world is my oyster at that point, but it costs something. And it's mentally stressful. Whatever your obstacle is, it's going to be a toll. It's going to take a toll on you. But you are going to be better off in the end. It's just a temporary thing. It's just temporary pain. And you got to remember that when you're going through it. Because that strength has to get tapped in. When you're in, for instance, if you're in the gym and you're working out for the first time, you're very weak in comparison to everyone else. You're not going to be as strong. But you got to keep going, and you got to endure that soreness. You have to endure, eating vegetables and fruit, and to the point where you begin to like it because you're supposed to like it. Fruit, vegetables, fresh meats. Changing your nutrition to where it's optimal for you. Cutting out the sugars, the fats, the starches, all those things that may be hindering you. You learn that discipline. You miss it. And the reason why I'm bringing this up because it's a good analogy in terms of what kind of pain or what kind of sacrifices you got to make to get the health that you want. When you get building wealth, same thing. When you're building a business, same thing. It's going to cost you something. You're going to have to sacrifice something. You're going to have to endure some things. Nothing comes easy. You're stronger than you think, though, but you have to push past those hurdles so you can realize your strength. Once I squat 135, I thought I was doing pretty doggone good. But then 135 became light. And then I started squatting 155. And that was another challenge I had to push past. And so then I got past that because that became easy. And then next thing you know, I'm at 185, 200, 215, 225, 315. Every step of the way, it was a challenge. I had to push myself past pain, being sore the next day, stressing muscles to a maximum, enduring the soreness, all these things, pushing past it, eating right. And next thing you know, you are on another level of fitness and your health is good. And, you go to your doctor, physical, they say, wow, you're doing really good. Keep doing what you're doing. You look good, you feel good. These things are because you endured pain. You showed how strong you were. And every time you pass that hurdle, every time you pass that feat, to get closer to your goal, you'll find that you have gained some strength. So that thing that once seemed like it was a big thing, a hurdle, something that you would never get past, now it seems like, damn, I don't even know why I was scared of that. I don't even know why that brought fear in my heart. Now I've gained so much more for having gone through that. I'm stronger now. I'm more knowledgeable now. I have more experience now. I know how to handle that particular obstacle anymore where it's no longer a challenge. You're stronger than you think you are. But it takes courage. It takes courage to push past that pain, that discomfort. Everybody can't do it. Everybody won't do it. But you're going to have to push past it. You're going to have to do what you need to do so you can do what you want to do. If you got anything from this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace over everything, because peace is everything. Until next time. Peace.